guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel, Smile by Holly. It's great to have you here, and today we're continuing on with Christmas in July. And today I'm just going to show you a quick way to make a fun little treat box that holds, a couple of these wonderful Ghirardelli chocolates. I mean, who would not love that? And the fun thing with these is they come together really fast. They open up. You can fit 2 little Ghirardelli chocolates down in there. And you can make so many fun embellishments on the front. And so let's just jump right in and get started. I'll show you how fast these come together. This would make for such a cute little gift to put around the office, or just a little small something to either put in stockings or to hand out to friends. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll move these over. Now, what I use to make these is an envelope punch board, and oh my gosh, this has been an amazing investment. I just got mine off of Amazon. It's a We Are Memories, but not only does it make envelopes, but it makes boxes, which is just so awesome. So let me just show you how fast these come together, and you'll probably end up wanting to buy an envelope punch board because the possibilities are endless with this. So what you'll need is I'm going to actually be making 2 of them. So your base for your box is 5 by 5. And then the wraparound for the boxes is 1 3/4 by 7. Take your piece that's 5 by 5 and you want to put it in at the 2-inch mark on your envelope punch board, okay? So just so it lines up with that. Go ahead and give it a punch and then bring in your score tool. And right here there's a line on the pad that you just basically score it on, okay? Now we're not going to do anything except move it up to the 3-inch line, okay? Once again, push down on the punch board and then score. When you actually punch it and then move it, this is going to allow for our box to take shape. Now we're going to flip our piece of 5 by 5 cardstock. Once again, line it up with the 2-inch mark, okay? Give it a punch. Go ahead and score. And then don't do anything but move it up to the 3-inch line, okay? Give it a punch. Score right on that line. Now we've got our 2 little indents. Flip your page. See how simple this is? I've got it lined up to the 2-inch mark. I'm going to punch it. Man, you could whip out a whole bunch of these if you were trying to do like a craft fair or something like that. I'm going to move it to the 3-inch mark. Do a punch. And flip it one last time. The 2-inch mark. Make my score. Move it to the 3-inch mark. And punch. Okay, so there we have the makings for our box. Now let's go ahead and take our piece that is 1 by 7 and we are going to score it. So I'm going to bring my scoreboard in. And on the 7-inch side, we're going to score it at 1 1/4 and 2. So 1 1/4 and 2. And then 4 3/8. And 5 1/8. Okay, move my scoreboard out of the way. Now let's go ahead and put our first one together. So on this box, can you see the score lines? On the bottom, let me see if I can angle that. We are just going to cut 2 slices right up here on the edge of this. So let me just kind of show you. Just cut right up on the bottom. So do you see how I made just little slices? Okay, now on the top part, we are actually going to cut that square out completely. So let me do that and then I'll show you. I know sometimes when crafting it's so hard to see these score lines, so I am sorry. But we're just going to cut that little square out. So do you see how that is? These were cut out, and then we just have the flaps for these, which are going to be really good tabs for our box. So let's go ahead and fold and burnish it, and I'll show you how this comes together. I'm going to bring in my bone folder so we can get a good score mark on these. I work in an office of about, oh my goodness, I would say about 40 people. So I am thinking that just, as a quick, Merry Christmas thing, that this would be just such a fun gift to just set on everybody's desk. Okay, so now take the side that has the two flaps. Those are going to be our glue flaps where we glue our box together. Does that make sense? So we're going to take these two little flaps, okay, right here, and we're just going to add glue right on the top. See, I folded up those flaps, folded them up, and now we're going to put some glue right here. Oh, that came out like crazy. Crazy, crazy. Lots of glue. Okay. Now we're just going to fold those flaps in. I'm just going to hold it for a minute while the glue takes a hold. Okay. And then basically these two little flaps we're just going to glue on top of each other. And I'm just going to add a little dab of glue right here on this top flap. And then a little glue underneath. And we'll just lay these on top of each other. And I'm going to just hold it there for a minute. Can you already see? We almost have the box done. I mean, this is such a fun, fast craft. So basically there is our little box. I'm going to wait just a minute before I let go because I want it to hold. And then this little flap will just tuck inside our little box. Okay. But to make it cute, we're going to add the wraparound. Just hold that one more minute. Now this wraparound, let's go ahead and fold it on those score lines. And this really adds to the box, and it fits exactly, just perfectly right around it. Doesn't that look cute? Okay, we're going to add, I like to add a little bit actually on my box so that the wraparound doesn't move. So whatever your preference is. I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the underside of this and hook them together. Now I'm just going to hold that. But look how cute that box is. Let me grab my yummy, yummy chocolates. Okay, these are actually chocolate with caramel. I didn't know they had these, so delicious. So two cute little Ghirardelli chocolates. We'll push those in, and then the flap folds down. So fun and easy. And then, like I say, there's so many fun things you can do with embellishments. I think we'll put that cute one on. I'm going to get some pop-up dots, and we'll just pop that little branch of holly on there. I get my pop-ups at the Dollar Tree. It's just, you get a ton for $1. I just really think that's the way to go. So let me just pull these little backs off. And there we have it. So cute, so fast. You know, you could add a darling little tag onto that. Just a to and from, I think would be so cute. So let's make one more just really fast to make sure that you have the hang of it, okay? So we're gonna bring in our punch board, okay? We've got our 5x5 piece of cardstock. We're gonna line it up at the 2, and I'm gonna do this fairly fast just because, you know, it's just not that hard. We've got it lined up at the 2. We're gonna punch, and then we're going to score right there on this line, okay? Move it up to the 3 and punch and score, flip it, line it up to the 2 and punch, and line it up to the 3 and punch, and flip. I'm on the 2, and move it to the 3, and one last flip, 2, and the 3. Okay, there is the base of our box. I'm gonna move my punch board out of the way, bring in my scoreboard. Once again, this is the piece that is 1 3/4 by 7. Line it up on the 7-inch side. We're gonna score at 1 1/4 and 2, and then 4 3/8, and 5 1/8. Move my scoreboard out of the way. Now remember, on one of the sides, which is the bottom, we are just going to cut up on that line. Okay, that's all. We just want to make those flaps that we're going to be gluing down. See, there we go. I've just cut the little slits. But on the top part, we're actually going to cut out that square. And just follow the score lines. I mean, it just couldn't be any simpler. Follow the little squares, the score lines, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to fold and burnish it now. Okay, it's all ready. Now for the 2 little flaps, once again, we're going to fold those up, okay, because that's going to make our little tab for the box. And I'm just going to add glue to that top side there. Now this came out really fast before, so I'm going to go a little bit slower. There we go. And fold my box in and kind of hold that. I think you could probably make this with hot glue, and you know, with hot glue the hold is just so fast that these would come together even faster. Okay, just holding that for a minute. Are you guys having fun making Christmas crafts in July? Well, I'm having a blast. It's just kind of gives you a jump for, you know, figuring out some fun holiday ideas that you will want to make. A little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue there. Fold my box in. And I think by just kind of pinching it and holding it while that glue, you know, takes hold is probably the best way. And we'll bring in our little wraparound. I'm going to fold and burnish it. Ooh, I love that green check. Isn't that fun? Okay, so that's good. I think that's got a good hold. Let's wrap it around. And once again, I like to put a little bit on the box so that my wraparound kind of stays in place, but that's just personal preference. I love showing how fast these come together though. It's like, oh my gosh, I could make 50 in an hour. Okay, let's grab a couple of yummy chocolates and drop them down. Fold our little tab in. And we'll put a cute little embellishment. I think this present, I mean, it just has to be simple, and that's what's so fun. I'm I'm going to grab a couple pop-up dots. So look how adorable those turned out. So fast and so fun. Let's bring in all my other ones. Got a couple other ones. Just a darling little favor that comes together in a snap. So anyway, I hope maybe I've given you a couple of ideas that you can make to start getting ready on your Christmas crafting. Hey, if you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up. I would also love to have you subscribe to my channel. Well, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm going to go open one of these chocolates. Bye, you guys.